Well, hello, Taurus. It's your turn. I'm going to be doing a general message from Spirit for today. This will probably be the last general message for March. So today is the full moon, Virgo. It was a little bit earlier today, but so the energy should be fully upon us, Taurus. I'm going to be using the Ostera Tarot deck, as you can see in front of you there. So without further ado, if you identify with the sign of Taurus, this could be a reading. If this is your first time here at the channel, I really appreciate you finding me. Come back and see me. Subscribe if you feel like it. If you've been here before, thanks for returning. So I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit. We're going to ask Spirit to give us an overall energy for the reading. We'll find out what exactly the universe wants the Taurus collective to know. And then we'll just go ahead and get the message. I'll clarify all the cards, and at the end we'll pull out all the guidance from the universe. You know, all the good stuff. So, without further ado, spirits and guides, please give me one card for the overall message for this Taurus reading today. What is it that you would like us to know for the sign of Taurus? There we go. Okay. So, Taurus, we've got the Nine of Wands. It's very ominous looking. So, Nine of Wands, I mean, yes, it's a defensive energy, right? That cat is lurking in the darkness, in the shadows. A lot of light behind the eyes, though. Taurus, do you feel like you are being preyed upon, is what is coming into my mind. Do you feel like you're needing to protect yourself from some force in your external environment right now? Do you feel a little apprehensive, on guard, and almost a feeling of being afraid? If not afraid, I mean, that could be a wide gamut, right? Very reserved. I mean, you seem pretty calm, like you're just kind of waiting in the shadows, like I said. But there's something to do with trust here. I think your trust has been tested, and I think that there's a particular situation that's unfolding in your life that's proving to not only be testing your resolve, but making you question your own, what's the word? Discernment. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and Spirit, let's get the message. Okay. And there's the Nine of Swords. Boom, right out the gate. So overall, Nine of Wands, first card is the Nine of Swords. And the first card in the reading is always pretty important, right? So it kind of sets the tone. And there he is. So now he's out of the shadows and he's out into the light. And he just feels like there's some kind of mental gymnastics. Like there's a situation that's giving you anxiety, Taurus. Let's find out a little bit more about why the Nine of Swords just came out. Spirit, help us to understand the message clearly. Give us exactly what you need the Taurus collective to hear today, please. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, we've got the Two of Swords. So yes, you're at a crossroads. Yes, you have to make some decisions. Um, but this is the thing. Here's what I'm getting from this. This is not going to come from you using your mind. Um, your your mental your mentality right now is like you're so anxious, you're so ramped up, Taurus, right? Um, it's almost like I feel like the universe is encouraging you to actually close your eyes and um there's this need right now for you to stop paying attention to whatever's in your environment because it's misinforming you. At this point, it's not even going to help you to go looking around for the solution outside of yourself anymore because your mind has kind of taken over. And so here's the thing. The choice moving forward, the path moving forward, there's this need for you to make a decision to settle your mind down and maybe just do some breathing, some deep breathing, um maybe a little like guided meditations. You guys can find that stuff obviously on YouTube all over the place, and really like settle your nervous system down. You're very ramped up. Your awareness is very heightened. You're on guard. And the thing is, remember, Taurus, and you know this, you know, when you're expecting something, negative, you're kind of almost encouraging the universe, right, to throw that, to show you, right, what you're expecting. So if I feel like the universe is really alerting you here to pull out of this mental like conundrum that you're in. Yeah, here she is. Look at the Page of Pentacles in this deck. She is looking out into the distance and look at the landscape. There are all these wolves around her and it's kind of an ominous looking thing. I'm not about to even say that this does not feel comfortable to me. For you, Taurus, it feels like you're in a situation where there is something like that you're going to have to really pay attention or learn. Again, it's not going to come from your mind though. It's like the universe is trying to send you a message for you to look at this from a different perspective. That's what I'm getting off of this Page of Pentacles card. This is a new experience for you. This is not something you've been through before. You're going to have to come at whatever the situation is that's going on for you right now from a new way. You can't solve an old problem using an old solution. It's just not going to work like that. There's something that you're being encouraged to step out of your comfort zone to press forward, Taurus, into new territory. Okay, next we have the King of Wands. Well, that's good because the King of Wands is a very mature energy, obviously, right? It's a king. So that lets me know that you do have it within you to raise yourself into this position of authority, okay? This is you needing to really take the authority of your life to like maneuver forward and to take action. Now, what's beautiful about this being the day of the full moon is I feel like this is all setting us up to let you know that this is a time for you to bring this to an end. This is a time for you to take action, and we're about to hit Aries season. So beautiful energy, right? Fire energy. And again, let's talk about fire. In tarot, fire is all about that sort of creative spark, right? It's almost like that invisible, like inspiration, that there's something that wants to be birthed from within you to let you renew your spirit. This is like a renewal of who you are, Taurus, and who you've been in your life. And life is just a series of learning. Like everything that we do in life informs our learning. It informs our action steps moving forward. And this is a time for you to sort of really challenge yourself, right? Because remember, overall energy is the Nine of Wands. You've persisted, you've evolved, you've come to this point in your life, and you're not about to back down. You're certainly going to move forward, but you're being asked to reevaluate how it is that you're going to move forward. We'll get more when we clarify all this. Death. There's your first major arcana of this reading. This is death and rebirth, and it's certainly underneath this Two of Swords. Like I said, this is you coming to the end of an old way of thinking, an old way of doing something. This is like a rebirth. So after this King of Wands, I would read this as a rebirth. It's clearly an opportunity to begin anew, something different, something where it's like an uncomfortable scenario is literally pushed you into a position, Taurus, where you have no choice but to start over. You have no choice but to let all this go, because what's the option? You can continue on in this really uncomfortable mental space. But today is the full moon, so the message is to let it go. I mean, that really is the message. Okay, we're going to get one more card, and then we'll clarify all of this and see what else we can get. Okay? Oh, look! The Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So, it is, you see here, there's multiple timelines, okay, Taurus? There's multiple timelines, and the wheel is moving forward. After this death, especially, how beautiful. Tomorrow is a brand new day. You wake up and you put yourself on a new path. This is all fortunate, right? It's fortune for a reason. It's fortunate because, as we go through life, we have this ability. See the scissors? They're cutting the string, right? You have the ability just to cut whatever has come before off. I mean, honestly, and to start a whole new thing. So you are being encouraged and maybe even pushed a little bit to put yourself on a new path forward. And there is a choice in that. Like, you do have to make a decision to do that. You do have to renew your mind. Okay, so there's an important element with these two cards about renewing your mindset consciously, making a conscious decision to do so. To get yourself from the Nine of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, this is a very good flow of cards. So I like this. Let's go ahead and we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot to clarify all this. So Spirit, let's go ahead and get some additional messages for Taurus. You just shuffle these a few times, Taurus. Bear with me just a moment, and we will go ahead and see what else Spirit wants you to know about this. All right, let's start with this Nine of Swords. Let's find out what we need to know about the Nine of Swords. We'll get a couple of cards here and see what all it wants to come out. Not a lot. We had one card come out at the beginning. Let's find out what it is. There's that King of Wands again. So the King of Wands wants to speak clearly here. It is, in this depiction, it kind of gives you a little more information. This is you going on a new journey. It tells you that you don't need to be courageous. You are courageous. The King of Wands is very determined. He's got this salamander on his chest and this torch with this light. He's experienced, right? I mean, this gentleman is middle-aged. He's been around and he's seen a lot of stuff. But all of those past experiences inform him of, pitfalls to avoid in moving forward. So the King of Wands is really represented here in this energy, this fiery energy. We do need more information though. Spirit, can you give us some more about this Nine of Swords for Taurus, please? We need a little more information about this Nine of Swords. Okay, beautiful. And the Sun. Again, so we've got a lot of Leo energy here. We've got a lot of light. Okay, this is about you finding joy in your life. This is about you coming out of like a really difficult space. Okay, so for those of you who are struggling with like some dark night of the soul type of energy, depression, that sort of thing right now, this is about you going on a journey and starting to emerge as you breathe in the light of the sun. It's coming out of darkness. It's evolving into this whole new chapter of your life. Let's talk about this Two of Swords. What's this decision? What's this crossroads? Okay, and yeah, let's get a couple more because I really want to find a story in here. Okay, we'll go with those. Let's see what we had. This was the first one that came out. So Knight of Swords, right? The bird is in the sky. The knight is running. He is on foot, and it's coming in quick, right? There's a message. There's a need to take action. There's a need to get moving. Fast moving. It's imminent. It's now. It's happening right now. Then we had this Page of Wands. Yeah, it's a page. So, we've got a lot of page energy here. Again, this is that inspiration. There's this idea for you to take action. It's very, very fiery. I'm getting a lot of fire, Taurus, for you. Spirits like letting you know that you're all, like, you're guided in this, right? This is Spirit coming forward to encourage you to take a renewed take a renewed approach, get a feeling of excitement that that this is a journey and you have everything to look forward to. It's really quite a beautiful energy. Yeah, look at the Hierophant. Their spirit asking you to sort of how do I want to say it? As you ascend the steps, right? And you connect in with this King of Wands energy. It's like recommitting to yourself. It's recommitting to the joy of life. It's understanding that you have guidance, you have support. Even if you're alone and you don't have anybody around you physically, what you do have is that connection in, right? To your guides, to your angels, to Spirit, even to, sometimes our online communities. So reach out for support, reach out for help, right? But do know that you're being held and you're being supported in this process. You're not alone in this. Yeah, and Eight of Wands. All this Wands energy. Just wands. The time is now. The message, it's like it's just reiterating the same message. You're being bombarded with this message that it's time to move out of this old cycle. It's time to let it to let it go, to let it die. You're being catapulted very, very imminently, like today. This reading is so infused with right now energy. This isn't tomorrow, okay? This is today. Like, if you don't, with tarot, we don't normally say, oh, the timing is blah, 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 because tarot is not about timing. But I'm telling you that whoever this reading is resonating for, this change is today. It literally is today. It's right now. It's literally after you click off this reading, close your eyes and just tune into Spirit and ask, Spirit, show me how I can begin this new journey now. That's the message that Spirit wants you to hear. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles, because there's something that you're learning. There's something new. Yeah. Okay, the King of Swords came out. And let's see what else we have here. Yeah, and the Knight of Cups. So, again, a lot of king energy. You being like coming into mastery of your mind, right? This is you really reeling in your mental energies, even when the weather is a little bit choppy behind you. You understand what the truth is, and you're not afraid to move forward. You're the king you're the king. You're the master of your mental world. Taurus, nobody else gets to interfere with your peace, right? With your equilibrium. And the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is all just indicating that there is love, right? You've got a king and a knight. So in the emotional realm, the knight is not quite as mature as the king. So maybe the message here is what you're learning is how to come into emotional mastery. Spirit's going to give you plenty of life experience to try that out. Now listen, this can be in the form of an actual person coming forward, right? Because Knight of Cups, that's that message of love. So, will Spirit send you a new person? Yeah, very, very possibly. And you might feel like this page, like this learner in this situation, with this, look at her face, with this doe-eyed look of sort of shock, because this is not something that you've sort of been in before. You may be used to just, bullying your way through life and being very rational about everything. And maybe what you're learning now is how to accept somebody who wants to be a little softer with you, and learning yourself how to soften into this role, right? How to become like this Knight of Cups. So take it how it resonates, but yes, this could be Spirit sending somebody into your physical environment who's going to help you to learn this, who's going to help you learn to trust. It's almost like a redeeming energy, isn't it? Where you've been so hurt and disappointed, and you're so on guard, and you're just so over what all has gone on before. It's like learning to trust again, almost, isn't it, Taurus? That's what I'm feeling. Let's talk about this King of Wands that just keeps wanting to pop up in your reading. What about this King of Wands, Spirit? What do you want us to know about this King of Wands? Okay. Let's see what came out. Yeah, the Star. Beautiful. This really is. This is putting you on a new path. So whatever it is that you're hoping for, you can pull that down, right? So don't be afraid to really, really put some energy into believing that this is something that's possible for you, Taurus. If having somebody come in and offer you love is really what you most desire, believe in that. And you can actually make that happen. Yeah, my God, the Magician. Yes, the Star and the Magician. Because you are the magician here. You're the one who gets to manifest this stuff. You're the one who gets to, tap into source, into this Hierophant, and make this happen. Make this change happen for yourself. If this person is who you want in your life, you can do this. It's all up to you, Taurus. You're the one who's the magician here. So claim that, right? Claim that for yourself. Let's talk about death. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Death card? You're going to be so happy with what's coming in. I'm telling you, like, it's just coming right off the reading, Taurus. Like, all of this negativity and sadness and disappointment, it is in the past. It is. It's in the past. It's behind you. You really are being moved forward and something beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. Yeah. Calmer waters, 6 of Swords. This really is. It's just allowing yourself to be carried forward. There's nothing you really have to do. It's just being. It's just like you've been through the worst of it. The past is gone. It's done. It's over with. Make a decision to start thinking and feeling differently for yourself. 4 of Wands. Oh my God. I tell you what, this is starting to look like there's a situation that's being gifted to you that's going to come in, and boy, you're going to be just the celebration, right, that comes off of this, and the happiness and the joy. Again, look at this pretty lady up here in the sun. This really is, it's you enjoying your life, right? Not being alone and on defensive and all this. It's about you fulfilling your wishes, about feeling inspired too, and just sort of like a renewal in your belief in life to show up for you, that something good could possibly come your way, because it can if you'll believe in it. And the final card that came out was Strength. So yes, right? You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. And it takes courage to do that. It takes courage to be innocent like a lamb and to allow good things to come in. It takes strength to believe that you deserve that, right? It takes courage. But you have all of this within you as the Magician. These are major arcanas that are coming out for you, Taurus. So I don't know who I'm talking to. My voice is starting to go, though, which never happens. But this is a major shift for you. For whoever I'm talking to, this is a major, major shift. You really are going to need to be strong as you shift through this energy, because it's fast moving. It's right now. This is all happening right now. Let's finally get more about this Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful. It's just beautiful. Oh my God. You've got the angel of temperance. It's taking fire and water. It's taking that energy of the sun from the ethers. It's like you're being infused with light, pure love. And it's coming in and illuminating the shadow inside of you. And all that you need to do is really just take a hold of it and accept it, right? So, yeah, strength and temperance, it talks about being patient with the process because it's not going to happen overnight. This is all coming in, but it's going to take a minute for you to sort of temper it, for you to integrate the energy, right? So be patient with yourself, Taurus. It's a process. The Wheel of Fortune is something that happens day by day by day. It is, and I can't say this enough times, it's going to be about how you commit to the process. It's not about a destination. It's not about an outcome. This is not an outcome. This is a process of you really coming into your own identification, your own self-love, your own self-worth. It's about you coming out of a dark place and coming into a light place. Okay? Beautiful. So we're just going to get some oracle cards over the top of this. What I'd like to do, actually, because today's the full moon, you're going to get an extra one, Taurus, just because I think that it's appropriate. Let's get a Moonology oracle card just for you on this full moon in Virgo. Spirit, what can we bless Taurus with today? Oh my God. Oh, I have chills. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Now, if you're not looking for romance, it's still romantic, okay? Because this romantic cycle, in order for you to have the people around you that resonate with you, that vibe with you, this begins with you. So this new romantic cycle is you loving yourself, Taurus, is you stepping into a higher version of yourself and really coming into alignment within yourself. So take it how you want to take it. But there's a lot of love here in this reading. And I'm going to get you also one of these lantern oracles. Spirit, let's get the Taurus Collective, a lantern oracle. Let's see what we want to get. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? What advice do you have for Taurus? Sometimes these cards don't want to pop out, but they're really, really worth it. So appreciate your patience while I grab this. All right. I may have to go in and just pick one out. One more time, Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and pick one out of here. Okay. We got intention. Let's see. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Yeah. This is you setting your intention, being the magician of your own life. That's that right there. You have everything inside of you, Taurus, that you need to make all your dreams come true. You just need to believe in them, and you just need to set that intention. The universe mirrors us. And finally, I'm going to get you a couple of Divine Feather Messengers. Let's get another one. All right. first one that came out was the Crane. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Well, how beautiful is that? And I think that that's that Knight of Cups. I think that there is somebody coming in. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. If that's what you're looking for, this is going to be, you know, different for different people. And then Condor, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Absolutely you do. Absolutely you do. You have gained a lot of wisdom in your life, and you're ready to elevate yourself into something brand new. And that is what Spirit has for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the message. I hope this helped somebody. Please like my video if you did like it. Please come back, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.